Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm here for another read aloud. Are you ready to read a book with me? All right. I need looking eyes, listening ears, quiet voice. Pay attention. We're going to read the story, Where the Wild Things Are. The story and pictures are by Maurice Sendak. What do we see on the picture, on the cover? There's a big wild monster. He has bare feet. And over here he's laying next to some water. And I see a boat over there. Let's see what we learn about this wild animal or monster. Where the wild things are. There's two monsters stomping about, and a little boy in an animal costume with a crown marching with them. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. He's hammering a curtain and making a little tent. And another. Oh, he's chasing the dog with a fork. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. Forest. See all the trees? Wow. Where'd they come from? And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and the day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. That was a long boat ride. What is that? It's a wild animal. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed off their claws. Ooh, they sound scary. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick. Of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. They think Max is the wild thing. and made him king of all the wild things. There's his crown. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Roar. They're hanging by all of the trees. They're marching in a parade. Oh, I skipped a page. Now, stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. That was fun reading about Max and the wild things. Join me tomorrow for our next book. See you later.